Hi everyone, and welcome to these pick a card readings that I'm doing for you all today. So for these readings we're going to look at what spirit animal is guiding you right now and what messages do they have for you. Now I'm really excited to be using my new deck for this reading, which is the Spirit of the Animals Oracle. Really beautiful illustrations in this deck. I used it recently in a short. You might have seen a card featured in that reading, but I've been meaning to do a reading with these cards for a while, so here I am. And I'm also, as a bonus, going to bring in some more messages from this book, An A to Z of Animal Symbolism, which I did a review on a while back on my channel. Some of you may have seen that, so we're going to get some extra messages from the book for you, and hopefully you'll get some guidance from this reading. Now, speaking of decks, if any of you would like to see a deck featured in a pick a card reading in particular, or a particular reading of your choice, say love reading or true crime, whatever it may be, then you could always send a gift to me, a deck, that is, via my Amazon wishlist. You could put in the note, what you'd like the cards to be used for, and I'd be very happy to do so. I'm truly grateful for everything you've all sent me, including donations as well. Also, if you'd like to see more pick a card readings, for example, or spiritual guidance, you could become a member of my channel, as I do bonus readings for members if you're interested in more content. So click the join button if you'd like to join this community. So back to the readings. You can probably see the cards here already. So for reading 1 we've got Heron. For reading 2 we've got Raccoon. And for reading 3, Sea Turtle. So go with the one you're guided to and drawn to the most, I would say, but you can always watch more than one if you wish. I'll put the timestamps in the description box and the pinned comment, and I'll see you all for your reading. Welcome to reading 1. So obviously you picked the Heron, and the message is patience. Now from the image, first of all, beautiful image, isn't it? I'm getting a real sense of strength and power. See the way it's looking out there on the horizon, it knows where it's going and what's coming in for it, hence patience. So you're being guided to be patient, obviously, and create a place in nature's stillness, like the heron does. Have any of you ever seen a heron? I have, and they're just wonderful. I was so honoured to see it. It was on a railing in a park, and I couldn't quite get a photo in time. It flew away, but I mean, seeing it fly as well was amazing. And it was just sat there patiently, in fact. It was looking down at the water, so maybe it was hunting. That's possible. So you're being guided to take some time alone. So that heron I saw was alone. I'm really seeing it vividly in my mind's eye now. Find balance in that time. Be confident in terms of your goals and the vision you have, and patience will bring you rewards, like it does for a heron. The way the heron, I mean, I've seen a heron like walking, wading rather, in water as well, and it sort of swoops down with its beak and grabs fish. Very patient, very slow as well in the way it moves. So this is quite interesting. I didn't plan this, by the way. It's just come through suddenly in my mind's eye as a channeled vision. Now, obviously there are two herons here, so this could be some of you waiting on news, potentially, waiting for someone to enter your life. This could be an opportunity coming your way in work. But for some of you also, you're really thinking about your purpose, what your purpose is, and you may need to take your time and be patient in the meantime as well. So make sure you create that energy of balance as you consider, your purpose and your future. Beautiful. So let's also use the book that I mentioned at the beginning. Heron is in here, I believe. Just going to find it. Sorry, everyone. I didn't get it before doing the reading. Okay, so a bit more information. We've got the element air, season spring, keywords grace, feminine principle, and flow. Yeah, it's interesting. It says herons live near rivers and lakes. These big, beautiful birds support the feminine principle of water and help improve the flow of emotions. Their lightness and grace take this yin energy, indispensable to embracing the movements of life, into the air. With the heron, everything is calm and love flows in its vital fluid. Okay, so there are a few messages here. The heron invites you to take a break once in a while to consider the course of your life and recharge. Check your energy points to allow the day's emotions to flow through you. So it's interesting, it's quite similar to the cards message in terms of taking a break and being confident. Sorry everyone, my camera just cut out there. Now I'm being guided to the message about work here. It says you fly over obstacles with lightness and grace and let negative energy slip by. And when a situation becomes complicated, you know how to recharge your batteries. For you, work is like a rock in the middle of a stream. When your way is blocked by a large obstacle, you prefer to go around it. So maybe you feel you've got a challenge or an obstacle right now. So be graceful and light, like the heron. And be patient, because I'm seeing a positive outcome as well. I'm being guided to family as well. When faced with a storm, you know how to rise above the situation until the waters become less turbulent. In this way, you manage your energy well and continue to be a source of peace for the people around you. Yeah, so I really feel some of you might be going through something at the moment that's on your mind a lot. I'm getting work and family in particular. That's what I've been guided to. Some sort of obstacle, situation. I feel you will move on from it, out of that stormy energy. And as it says, be a source of peace, because there's a very peaceful energy in this card, isn't there? Now, special message. Now this will link for me because I saw a heron. It says, if you see a heron on a riverbank, well done. You know how to find ways to ground yourself and recharge your batteries. Your energy is in excellent shape, thanks to the time you give yourself to renew it. Well, that's positive, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, I do like walking along the river and in nature. And it's amazing the wonderful things you see if you do that, if you just take that time out, isn't it? So, yeah, you're blessed. If you see a heron, you might see a heron after this reading. And if so, that will be a sign for you to sort of take heed of the messages. So I really hope you enjoyed those bonus messages from the book there. I really hope this reading's resonated, that you've enjoyed the messages from the heron. And said if you see herons, either pictures or in real life, they really could be guiding you right now. So thanks for being here. Let us know in the comments if it resonates, if you wish. And I'll see you soon. Welcome to reading 2. So obviously you picked the raccoon. Now, I love this image, the way they're dangling here on the branch. Really cute, isn't it? And I've just noticed you've got a bonus actually with the butterfly on this card. So you might also be guided by the butterfly. Sign of transformation and rebirth. And obviously they're looking at the butterfly there. So yeah, I do feel there's a link. I did mention actually in my last love reading that I saw some butterflies recently, and that was really beautiful, and I felt that was a sign for the collective. So I really feel you may see some butterflies out in nature. Anyway, with the raccoon, the message is inventor. Inventing your life, decide on what you want. You have the ingenuity to claim it as well. So I'm just getting with the butterfly there, maybe you're thinking about creating a new life for yourself, maybe a new you, maybe you want a makeover, but I'm feeling it's deeper than that. I feel for some of you it's new direction, maybe your purpose, job, you want to do something different with your life. Messages here, it says avoid being the trickster and practice integrity, and you have many roles and can juggle them well. So maybe you're feeling a bit overwhelmed and there is something you need to change in your life. Now this could be anything, could be thought pattern, behaviour, your work, the way you see things, people around you, because we've got 3 here. Could be some energies around you. You no longer resonate with those energies. This is really coming through actually. With the word trickster, that might not be you. I'm not saying that's you. There could be someone around you in that energy. And it's like you're being guided to make a change if you don't feel you fit in with some energies around you. This could be in your workplace, your home, friends, family, whatever it is. And karmic situations are really coming through actually. This is channeled, it's sort of come through in the moment. I wasn't feeling this before. But as I picked up the card, I'm just seeing these 2 are sort of looking down, looking at the past, but this one's looking up at the butterfly. He or she wants a change. They want this rebirth that we get with butterflies as a message. Okay, so on that note, we've got 2 animals here, obviously that have come through, but let's see with the book, as I mentioned at the beginning, the message from the raccoon. Goodness, sorry everyone. Where's it gone? Aha. Pages were stuck together. Typical, isn't it? Okay, so some other messages. Element water, season winter, keyword, sense of touch, hand healing, magnetism. So your message from the raccoon is you have a lot of magnetism in you, with an ability to alleviate pain through the use of your hands. If you are still unaware of your gift, it may be an opportunity to explore it. Humans have a tendency to neglect their sense of touch, preferring to focus on their other senses. The raccoon invites you to take an interest in that particular sensitivity. Okay, so maybe this is what the change is. Maybe some of you are realising you're healers, through your hands or maybe through your presence. and there's something more that you'd like to do to help the community. So Reiki is coming through, massage, therapy of some sort. It's maybe what some of you do at the moment or you'd like to do. So let's see the message for work actually. Your magnetism may be reflected by your natural charisma. You capture people's attention and you know... My camera just cut out there, sorry, it keeps doing that today. Apologies everyone if you see cuts. You know how to use this to your best advantage. Keep cultivating positive thoughts to attract collaborators who will vibe on the same energy level as you. Now that's really interesting because that links with what I was saying about these energies around you, possibly in the workplace, and you just don't resonate with them anymore. You see something better out there for you, and you're trying to maybe manifest a collaboration with people on the same wavelength as you, your soul family. You will attract them, by the way, if you make a change. So keep being drawn to the butterfly. We'll look at family as well. It says you've received from your ancestors a talent for healing with your hands. It's coming through again. Seek advice from the people around you who use this ability to alleviate pain, which will help you call upon your gift and explore it further. Okay, so some of you might feel you have a gift, you haven't explored it. It's clearly a link to your ancestors here. It could be that you're being guided to use it by your ancestors. Signs that you're receiving and dreams. Now it's interesting that we've got a message here about a dream. So if you dream of a raccoon, you will soon receive an opportunity to experiment with magnetism in your hands. So that obviously keeps coming through as the message with the raccoon. Healer, healing hands. You could even, doesn't even need to be that you use your hands, you could be a light worker, that's what I'm also feeling, and have very young hands. You've got a lot of power. It's funny how I'm being guided to sort of feel my hand suddenly. You've got power in your hands. Now I'm doing this, like you can manifest whatever you desire. Now as a bonus, I believe there's a butterfly message in here. Yeah, we're going to look at butterfly. So yeah, obviously keywords, metamorphosis, creativity, poetry. The butterfly invites you to make more room for your imagination and know that the creative process happens inside as well as outside you. An inner transformation will enable your talents and imagination to run wild. Yeah, so definitely a message of transformation, isn't it? Which I feel some of you are going through at the moment. And maybe you want to make a change as well. So I really hope you've enjoyed these messages from the raccoon. That seemed to be quite specific. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you soon. Welcome to reading 3. So obviously you picked this beautiful image of sea turtles. Now they're very wise, aren't they, sea turtles? Wise and ancient. So you're being guided here, I feel right away, to tap into that inner wisdom that you have. Key word here is protection. So we've got, you are master of finding life's flow. Be in harmony with the rhythm and your path will unfold. Persevere and you will succeed. You have everything you need to be protected and happy. Yeah, so I'm getting like a collaboration here, first of all, with there being 2. So there could be someone here that comes into your life. This is where your path unfolds, as it says. This could be in love, or work relationship. You're being guided to persevere. You might feel you're out of your depth, but you can do this. And obviously a turtle has a shell, which is obviously the sign of protection. You know, they live in their shell. I'm getting without, go within as well, like the hermit. And you will have the answers you need. Go with the flow. It's also coming out. So I feel some of you might have some emotions that come up for you, deep emotions. You can get through this. So I'm feeling a bit of sadness suddenly come over me. I mean, they look quite, they look quite serious here in their facial expressions. So something quite difficult you might be going through, or something you're trying to process right now. But you are protected. You can get through this. You're blessed. I'm seeing healing in your future as well. It's interesting, also how one's going to the past and one's going forward. So which one are you, you know? Try and be in the present moment, first of all. But if you keep moving forward, you will heal, and there's hope for you as well. I'm really getting emotions with this card. So some of you might be going through something at the moment where you feel stuck. Could be something from the past holding you back as well. Negative thoughts, possibly. You might feel you're up against a brick wall, because I'm just being guided to the word persevere. You want to give up, maybe. Okay, so I'm going to now, as promised, pull out the book as well, Animal Symbolism, and see what else we have, what are the messages with tortoise turtle in this book. So the element summer, element spirit. So they're a spirit animal, season summer. Keywords, vulnerability, masculine, feminine duality. Okay, so the message for you: it is time to release the masculine, feminine dualities in you, to let your feminine principle run wild. The creative process is connected with your ability to embrace thoughts, and so you can manifest them on earth. It's time to let go of the carapace you have built that covers up your feeling of vulnerability. Let yourself be carried by the energy of the tortoise to co-create with the universe. Okay, now it's interesting that I was saying about love, so I'm being guided to read if you're single. Your dual conception of the masculine and feminine needs to evolve so you can develop a wider conception of romantic relationships. Your own inner relationship begins with you. By uniting your masculine and feminine energies, when that harmony is revealed, you can move towards another kind of story, one made of love and sharing. So that kind of links with what I was saying, wasn't it, about being in the here and now, balanced, moving forward, looking at thought patterns, behaviours from the past, maybe, how you could change them. I'm also being guided to health for this one. This is all guided. If you don't give sufficient expression to your emotions out of fear, they may explode, and they will block the flow of energy in your body and unbalance the hot and cold. Too much yang will lead to hot flashes, and an excess of yin will generate feelings of chilliness. See if your temperature regulates itself normally, and if necessary, find ways to bring it into better harmony. That's very interesting, isn't it? How the body shows us what's going on for us emotionally. There's a link between health and emotions, yeah. So just watch that as well. That's a really interesting one in terms of your yin-yang energies. And we just see the special messages. If you see a turtle, you're starting to emerge from a dual relationship, so you can reconnect with the flow of life. Keep going in that direction. Yeah, see, moving forward, as I said before. Now obviously this was turtle, sea turtle, but if you see a tortoise, you're not yet free to act as you would like because you carry a burden. Release the past, as it will give you a greater feeling of lightness. Okay, so yeah, because obviously a tortoise on land is quite slow, but a sea turtle is quite fast and goes with the flow. So sort of different messages obviously they're coming through. But you may see a turtle or a tortoise after this reading. If so, that will be a sign for you, and hopefully some of these messages have resonated for you. Really do hope so. Hope you've enjoyed this reading and the others if you watch them. Thank you so much for being here. I may do some more of these in the future. Really enjoyed doing them. And I'll see you all very soon.